Hey everybody, my name is Erin and this is Daily Elevations. I wanted to talk today about music and the power of music for the soul, for the body, and for moving our mood into better places during these kind of rough days and times. It's really interesting actually. Years ago, I had a hard time expressing my feelings, like saying I am sad, I am angry. All of that was quite impossible for me. I just did not have access to my own feelings. So really frustratingly, if you were in a conversation about how I was doing or, something that I was emotionally charged around, it would seem like I was disconnecting from you as I kind of just would start singing a song. The song was somehow trying to express to you what I was going through, but I couldn't even communicate that at the time. So my little musical therapy way of getting through life was to sing my feelings rather than to be able to communicate with them. Music connects us to some really visceral feelings really easily. We can't help but be moved by music. I think it's one of the most fabulous forms of art because it is the only art form that is really present. Even when you go to live theater shows, that's almost there. That's almost as powerful as music, but it's still holding a content of a story and of dialogue that can continue to float through our heads and that we can continue to evaluate in other spaces and time. To really be with music, it's like one note to the next. And we can't stay stuck in this one place, in this one note, without receiving the vibration of the next note. It's forcing us to move out of whatever stuck places that we want to hold. I don't know if that made sense, but if you're staring at a picture, you can stay stuck in whatever thought patterns are there and still be absorbing that art form. But to listen to music, which is inevitably moving through time, you have to stay present in time to really feel and experience the whole song. You can't stay in one part or one thought about the music. It's a little abstract, but you might get what I'm saying. Music calls us present, and music gives us all the benefits of being out of our heads and out of our stories and in the present moment. We know that it lowers stress, it lowers cholesterol, it lowers our heart rate and our blood pressure, it increases and elevates our mood and our dopamine factors, other things that you can do besides hugging people is just listening to music as it reduces stress. People have actually found that they have less pain when they're listening to music. And people have actually found that they eat less. It also increases your ability to work out and to keep that momentum going when you're listening to music versus when you're not. Music moves us, and it moves us into whatever state it was designed to move us in. So sometimes I have found that music can take me from one state and kind of get me into a little bit of a rut, but there's still an authentic experience about where I am as I listen to music. So we can use songs to help us tap into some of our pain so that we can release that pain. We can also use music to just elevate our thoughts and put that, inspired stuff on. Some added bonuses for our own personal well-being is if we want to move our bodies and actually dance around our living room. I have to say, I've been to a lot of kind of freedom-style dance experiences in my life. I've never been to one like I was the other day, which was via Zoom in my living room with 245 people around the world also dancing in their living rooms. It was really wild. And so enlivening, so invigorating, so just touching my soul and moving my body at the same time was a really beautiful experience. So know that there are other people out there being little weirdos, dancing in their living rooms and having fun with it. I am one of them, so check that out. Enjoy that. Because again, there's a certain life in the present moment that we can follow and flow with in music. And then the other thing is voicing it. Belt it out. Belt out your song, maybe just hum along if your song doesn't have lyrics, but like find that expression through the throat, because there are so many things that we are not allowed to say, or we don't give ourselves permission to say, that just need to be released. It's not even about them needing to land someplace, but just getting that energy that we've been kind of holding and sticking in ourselves out. We can use music to do that. We can use chanting to do that. If there's a mantra that you want to check out and, just go into that repeat, and singing your favorite song. Really important, because in the present moment is where our spirit, our soul self lives. So as much as we can tap into that during these hard times, we will not only be elevating our own experience, getting clearer ideas and actions about how we can be contributing both to ourselves, our own families, our communities, but we'll also be just bringing those vibes up, which are contagious, that other people might feel. Even if we don't interact with them, our neighbors might be getting the powerful vibes that we can create in our own place. So pick your favorite song this week, listen to it, dance to it, sing to it every morning, and see what happens. That's all I got for you this week. I look forward to seeing you next week, and I hope you have an amazing weekend. Thank you for being here, and thank you for elevating yourself.